Well, hey there everyone, Drax here, and today's video, well, it will be my review of Spider-Man Brand New Day. Right now I'm not sure about the sound it is. I kind of want to check, but I can't really play the game at the same time I'm checking, so I really hope it's well done. And well, first I'm gonna say I really love the movie. I would say it's my new favorite live-action Spider-Man movie. I don't really compare the animated movies with the live action because I think there's too many difference to directly compare them together. So yeah, um, well, first I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna talk about the some details that I really liked that were pretty important in the story. For example, I really love how they decided to handle Peter's life as he's Spider-Man. Um, I think it was pretty well done because the thing is, wait a second. Oh boy, yeah, it's really lagging. Let me just quickly go check something. Alright. But yeah, I really love that you can directly see, well, with how Peter is. Oh, okay, I can't change directly. Alright, so for the rest of the video, it's gonna lag a bit. I'm sorry. So yeah, I really love how they showed how constantly exhausted Peter is. Like, even though it seems like he's hiding it somewhat well at the start of the movie, everybody just immediately points out you're clearly hiding something for how you act. You cannot act this optimistic with the life you have. Like, they immediately notice, and I find that really funny because they don't even know who's behind that mask, but they know that's not how someone normally he goes with things. There's also the whole sequence of how he mutates, where we see he's already struggling with his life, and that the arachnid DNA is taking over. I say arachnid DNA. I don't know if it's like that in the English version. In the Canadian French version, they say arachnid DNA. Not sure if it's like that in English, but yeah, that's what they said, and you can already see that it's starting to like show itself a little bit with the fact that his wrist and head sometimes hurts and things like that. So yeah, I really love those details, and I like that what triggers this arachnid DNA to completely take over for the first time and forces mutation. It's when you literally starts panicking because you notice that MJ is with someone else. Like, I never saw Peter so much panicking in just one movie. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I say he's panicking a lot in this moment, but there's even worse throughout the movie where he panics even more. So yeah, I really love that, especially just seeing him faint and suddenly wake up in a cocoon. Like, that was already shown pretty much in the trailers, but it wasn't this version that was directly shown. If you pay attention, it's not the same version. So yeah, when he wakes up, he has no organic webs that he can't control. Especially I like how they showcased how much stronger they are by the first time he actively tries shooting one by a, by himself, like consciously shoot one and it works. It just ejects him backwards, like bro gets flown out. A balloon. Oh no, yeah, we get a balloon. So yeah, I really love those details about the movie. There's also just Punisher, how he is. I really think he's funny. I know he's clearly not like that in his own show. I think the reason he's like that is because he's hanging out with Peter, so I suppose that changes how he acts. Like, it's like he knows that he's just a kid. Like, he himself says it towards the end of the movie. Like, I somehow knew how you looked underneath that mask with how you act. So yeah. There's also just the way Peter just keeps panicking every time he hurts someone by accident, and like when he was against Jean Grey that was using Scorpion's body, and the second he realizes that he hurted someone and goes back to normal, I mean, like bro just has a full meltdown, like bro just panics. That does not happen often with Spider-Man that you see him panic this often. And I like that side of Peter because it's a Peter that, although, yes, 4 years ago, technically recently lost Aunt May, and that completely changes how he wants to save people. He just does it, he not just only want to make sure that they're safe, he actively panics when he hurts someone by accident or someone gets too much hurt because he couldn't react in time. Which is really what I expect from Spider-Man. Ooh, buddy, that's it's like yeah. Most of the review it's just gonna be me swinging around because I think it's gonna lag even more if I try to do missions. At least that's the feeling I have. But yeah, there's also the whole OST of the movie. I really like it. Like the second I came back, I added to my playlist "Loser," like the theme that's playing. Not the theme, the music that's playing when he goes to MG's and Ned's party. So yeah, there's all that. Speaking of MJ, I really love how they handled her in this movie. Like an MJ that does not know who Peter is, and when she finally reads that not letter, there you go. When she finally reads it, I'm like, oh, is she gonna get back to him or something? You know, like she has a boyfriend, but she might get to be close friends with him. Actually, no, she just straight up says, I don't love you. I don't even know who the hell you are. Like, who are you? And that's realistic. That's how someone would actually react in real life if they have no memories of someone and that person just barges back into their lives. Like, of course, they would not like them because first, Peter lied to her because she knew he was the same guy. Like, she had suspicions. Like, ain't that the same guy that said he was called Peter Parker and now he's apparently another guy named I think he said Richard. Yeah, he said Richard if I remember right in the party. Like you cannot have two names, buddy. Like that's not how it works. So yeah, knowing that he lied the whole time, yeah, she would not get back to him. She still said that he should maybe try with Ned because Ned did got the chance to really know him. So, but just show himself as Spider-Man and see how it goes. And I really love how we get bad. Like even MJ said, "Alright, I see why you two were friends." I really love that whole scene of just Spider-Man, not Peter Parker, because yeah, if it was as Peter Parker, would have maybe ruined the whole thing. But as Spider-Man, just chilling with Ned. So yeah, I really love that movie. It really shows a more realistic take on how Peter's life technically should be in a world that nobody remembers him. There's also the how he his relationship with the new Avengers, where we see with Yelena. If I didn't remember her name right away. Nice. Normally I take forever and I just say the new Black Widow when I'm talking to my friends and I just say the new Black Widow most of the time since I keep forgetting her name is Yelena. It's just something that does not roll out of my tongue really well, so yeah. But yeah, I really like their relationship, just like they're pretty much just talking like co-workers, because that's what they are. And also just Yelena saying, you don't even remove the mask to chill. Like, bro. So yeah, I really enjoyed those small moments in the movie. There's also the action moments that were really fun to see because it was based off the Insomniac games, the way Peter would fight in this game. I think, yeah, it makes sense. Like, normally, he fights more like a normal dude that has spider powers, but actively using more his webs into his fighting kit makes sense. That's how he fights in most of the games, but not in the movies, weirdly, so finally doing it is just so cool. There's also, I really like how they handled Jean Grey. That's really something completely original, I think. I'm not well versed into the comic version of the X-Men, because where I live there ain't a lot of Marvel comics. Like in my local library, there where you can't even buy books. Whoops, my bad. You can't even buy books. You can just borrow them. There's just two Spider-Man. Yeah, I think there's three Captain America and one X-Men. Like that's not a lot. And even they only recently appeared and they're already super damaged because they probably used comics that someone just didn't want to use anymore. So yeah, I'm not well versed, but with the little that I know about Jean Grey, I think that's a really original take that still keeps how she is technically. I think like how she could be. You know, like she's someone that roots for mutants, which is the most important part. And there's also the fact that I'm not sure she has a sister in the comics. I don't think she does. But I really love that they decide that she wants revenge on damage control specifically because she wants to avenge her sister. Yeah, kind of logic. She's a teenager in this. Let's not forget, it's a younger Jean Grey. Normal that she will make mistakes. So yeah, and I also really love how they handle Hulk. A lot of people say, "Oh, they nerfed him." Well, I'm like, yeah, no shit, shot. Like I expected Hulk to not be exactly as strong as he was before because otherwise Peter would have been dead. But I still love how they show that technically, yes, Peter is really strong by making Hulk use some moves that he used in the past, like what he did with Loki, the Puny God attack. That's how I call it. Like, yeah, he slammed Peter multiple times to the ground. Peter just immediately got up and was able to get on his back without any scratch. The only reason he started to lose is because the building was getting too damaged for him to properly set up attacks. And I've also heard some people say, "Oh, the only reason he went back is because Peter said Bruce." No, when Spider-Man said, well, when Peter said, and Bruce, we can slightly see Hulk get a bit angry, but when he said, "I'm your friend," that's when he starts to calm down. Like, he sees that, oh, this person sees us as a friend. And then he just sees how monstrous he is because Hulk does not normally look like that. Even like yes, there's the gray, but he's not just gray. He's more muscular, more veiny. His face is even more deformed than usually. And I like that detail that when he sees his reflection, that's what actually makes him de-transform. He calmed down a bit because we know that Hulk can stay in his form even when he's not angry. We see it with Thor Ragnarok. We also see it a little bit in Avengers Age of Ultron, where he comes down before he transforming when Natasha calms him down. So yeah, that's a detail. And also, I just love the fight choreography of this entire thing from beginning to end. That thing was so good. I also love how they finally showed that talk that Aunt May and Peter had when at the end, right after Homecoming finishes. So yeah, I'm pretty glad they did that because that was something a lot of people complain about. Like, what did she just accept? And yes, she did. She accepted Peter has powers, but that won't change how she sees him. She accepted the consequences and responsibilities that comes with Peter having powers, and that's what makes her a great aunt. She's ready to be with her nephew no matter what. That's who Aunt May is. And also using that talk to calm down Jean Grey, perfect way to introduce that moment with Peter's memories and that it calms down a rogue mutant. Perfect, perfect. Also, I'm gonna be honest. What bullet did did Punisher use to shoot Peter? Because that thing made him slide on the ground, like bro slide like 3 meters away. What kind of bullet does that? Like a lot of people say 50 cal. Yeah, I'm suppose it's supposed to represent a 50 cal, but I think it's more powerful to pierce right through Peter and make him slide back. Like, let's not forget, he took a bunch of hit from the Hulk without any problems before he uses arachnid mutations. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's stronger than the 50 cal, which ain't surprising from Punisher. Like bro still fights superhuman beings with guns. Clearly doesn't have normal guns. That would be stupid. And I'm just we honestly do that. But yeah, that would be stupid for him to just have normal bullets. I'm pretty sure he has some special bullets for different people. Like, let's not forget, he doesn't know if Jean Grey has super durability. He just presumes she has to make sure he's not in trouble. I there's also just the swinging in general in this movie that I really love. It's way more realistic in the comas because yeah, well, in quotes, yeah, in quotes, like quote unquote realistic. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, got lost in my words. um, because yeah, have you seen Peter actually feel like there's weight to his swing? I really love that. There's also the fact that even though he looks completely chill while swinging, you can still see a few mistakes, like at the beginning of the movie, where he knocks his forehead on a metal pipe while swinging. Yeah, little mistake because he turned a little faster than he anticipated, which made him not be able to move in time. Makes sense. He still makes mistakes because physics is physics. He tries to catch up to a vehicle. Oh, he knows it's a crisis. He won't try to go slow. He went fast, but a little faster than he wanted. On it for the turn he made. No mistakes happens, especially seeing how disturbed his life was at the for well, pretty much the whole movie. Yeah, he would sometimes forget to calculate things. It happens. I like those details. He's human. So yeah, there's also the post-credit scenes. In the cinema I went, a lot of people just started saying, "Oh man, that's just disappointing. All of that just for this." Buddy, shut up. Like that literally means he will be in another dimension in in Doomsday. Because yeah, thing is, a lot of people just thought, oh, he went to space. What? He went with the Fantastic Four? No, no, Fantastic Four from another dimension. The reason he's certainly not on Earth, and by the looks of it, instead of stars, we just see a bunch of X, showing that he's somewhere that cannot be generated by the Spidey tracker.
Well, what have we here?
So yeah, there's that. Like me, I think it's really cool knowing that Peter is in another dimension.
Coming at ya!
Because yeah, it would be weird if he was still on Earth and yet he's not in the main events of Doomsday. Whoop. Okay, there it is. I was wondering where that went. But yeah, it just wouldn't make sense. Like, why wouldn't he help if he was still on Earth? And I think that's a cool detail. He's in another dimension. Is he still in one of the three dimensions? We don't know. It's not said. That's a pretty cool way to show that why Spider-Man ain't in Doomsday, because I don't think he is in Doomsday. Like, you did see his name pop up. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he won't be in Doomsday, so I think it's a pretty good explanation. Like, he's in another dimension. Maybe not one of the three that will be mainly shown in Doomsday, but maybe in another that we'll see in Secret Wars. Because who knows what the plot of Secret Wars will be. I guess there will be Battle World? Battleground, Battle World? I think it's Battle World. Yeah, Battle World. We don't know if Battle World will be, like, just the only area we'll see in Secret Wars. We might see other universe stills. And that Battle World will be more something that will appear midway through Secret Wars. Who knows? We don't know how things will be. So yeah, really love this movie. I really think that even if you're not a big fan of Tom Holland Spider-Man, it's really different than the other movies with Spider-Man with Tom Holland as Spider-Man. So you should really give it a try. I saw it in 3D. Well, when I think about it, if I said that if you haven't seen the movie, don't come watch this video. So you probably saw it, but yeah. I really want to hear what you guys thought of it. I think it was really great. And think I think pretty much every character that was important to the plot were pretty well used. The only one I'd say got the short end of the stick was Scorpion. Scorpion and the hands. I thought they could have been a little bit better used, but it's not something that would. It's just a thing that would improve the movie by a lot. Just some small changes that would explain more why they are here. Like, Scorpion could have been replaced by almost any Spider-Man villain. So yeah, there's that. And the hints didn't have that much importance until the end, where they were pretty much the only one that Jean Grey could manipulate that had a chance to stop Spider-Man. Because there was no one else still in this prison. Like, Tombstone wasn't there anymore, I guess. Also, I really love that they finally implemented the Tombstone. Like, it doesn't look like I thought he would, because to me, Tombstone, even though I learned about the character's existence with Spectacular Spider-Man, to me, the best design for Tombstone was Insomniac. I think they did him really well. But yeah, just my small opinion. Like, yeah, I sure hope you guys will share what you thought of the movie. I will see you all another time. So, see ya.